So hello guys, it's been a while that I haven't recorded a video, and since in my last video I did show you guys that for my birthday I received an amazing gift, which was a beauty blender, and I just thought that many of us, kind of have a hard time cleaning it, and I hear that a lot of people get mold and stuff like that on it. So since it is a sponge, it's going to absorb water. You do need to make sure you clean it the correct way, that you take the bacteria off the correct way. So I'm just going to share the way I clean it, how I've been cleaning it, and how it's been working so far. I've had it for over a month, and it's always nice and clean and everything. So the first thing you're going to need to do is just get your beauty blender and just use your favorite cleanser. So this cleanser should not have any acne medication on it, just because if it does, it might tear apart the sponge or it might damage it. So the one that I use is the Fresh Foaming Cleanser from Neutrogena. So it's this one. So here's my beauty blender. So what I do is I just wet my beauty blender just with normal water from the sink. And obviously it's going to get really bigger, way bigger. And I don't take that water out. I leave it in there. And then I apply the cleanser over the top, and I just make sure I rub it in circular motions like this. So then I just apply a little more. I just apply more water, and I just keep on rubbing it in circles. So then all of that is totally absorbed in here. It has a lot of water, a lot of cleanser. So then what I would usually do is I get a cup, like any cup where you make tea, and I put my beauty blender in there and I leave it in the microwave for 1 minute. But since I couldn't film back and forth, I just put this in the microwave, hot water in the microwave for 1 minute. And then I put my beauty blender in there, and you're just going to leave it there. You have to leave it there for about, I'd say, 15 minutes. 15 minutes is the best, or else you're going to get burned. And don't try to do it right away because the water is really hot. It's boiling. So I just leave it there, and I'll return in 15 minutes and show you guys the rest. Thank you. So hello guys, I'm back. 15 minutes passed, and this is basically how it's gonna look. So I don't know if you guys can see it, it's in here. So I'm just taking the beauty blender and I'm just squishing all that water out. And as you can see, a lot of that foundation's already coming out. So I just threw the water out. You don't wanna deal with that nasty icky water. Then just in the sink, just squeeze it. I just squeeze it. And make sure that no soap remains in there. And I just keep on putting water, and I just keep on rinsing it. And as you can see, most of this foundation is gone. If you want it to get even more clean, you can do it 2 times. That also works. After you finish washing it, and then put it again 1 minute in the microwave with water, and then clean it. That's if you want to really deep clean it, but I find that just doing this alone is way better than just washing it with regular water and soap or anything, because when I was doing that, it wasn't cleaning any of the makeup on there, and I was scared that I was gonna get mold in it, or none of the bacteria was gonna clean off correctly. So then you see how nice and clean it looks. Obviously, there's still some places where you can see it, but it's not as bad as it would have been if I just would have not put hot water. And the hot water, what it does is it cleans it, it kills all the bacteria left on there, and that's really good also if you have acne prone skin like me, because I have a lot of breakouts right now. So this is really good to clean all the bacteria off of the beauty blender. So then right after, there's no soap or anything in there, and I'm still doing this because it still feels kind of soapy. So now what I do is I'm just getting all that water out of there, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more water because it still kind of had a little soapy residue on there. Okay, so now I'm just making sure all that water comes out. And then once no water comes out, it's still obviously going to be really big and fluffy. Then what you're going to do is just keep the packaging and then just put it in there. And I just set it to air dry. I just put it in the cabinet inside my mirror. I have a little cabinet there. But you could just set it anywhere to air dry. Do not like put it in a place where it's going to be too close and there's not going to be any air, because it'll probably will get mold and it's just going to turn nasty and smell really bad, and you don't want that. So this is what you would do, and then you could just use it the next day. Like the next day it's going to be this small little thing it was. So that's what I do, and I just find that it works really well. So that's what I recommend you guys to do. Thank you.